Howdy, Possum Patty here, and I'm just journaling. Come on along. I know, I sound like a broken record. It's almost done. It's almost done. It's almost done. It's almost done. It's almost done.
It's almost done. It's almost done.
It's almost done. It's almost done.
Well, last night I did a page and did a little embellishment on another page. So I'm going to show you that little clip first, and then I'm going to work on some more pages. So let's go over to the table. How many times have I said this? It's almost done. It's almost finished. It's almost finished. Only a few more pages. Oh well, no rush. It'll get there. I went ahead and did some journaling in a different journal when I could have been finishing this one, right? But the mood did not strike me. Gotta go with what I feel like doing. So I did this spread about Mr. Possum's shipbuilding. And then I said the next page was this one. And that I had something for there. And something for there. So it's going to take me a little while to finish this. I love this though with the boats. No nautical paper whatsoever, and I think it came out just fine. All right, so here I was going to put a story about something I did in the backyard because it's a little bit more nature. And over here, across from the dominoes, I thought I would put my puzzle page. Quite a while ago, I printed out this picture of my grandnephew and niece doing puzzles with my sister, who's their grandmama. And I thought it would be really fun to do a puzzle page. And I tried all different things, okay? I printed out some puzzle shapes, and I was going to put them on paper, and then add those to the page. And then I remembered I had these puzzle pieces from the Dollar Tree. I think these are, these are in the teacher section, but they're kind of big. I mean, they're so big they don't look like puzzle pieces on the page. I tried cutting one up and that didn't work. It wasn't working for me anyway. And then I went and I bought a puzzle at the Dollar Tree. And this one's kind of cute. Got all little characters on it. So give me a second. I got to open this up. Okay, I'm going to save this for my little mini trashy. I could cut that out. And I still don't know what I'm going to do. I could probably maybe just poke out a few of these pieces and use them on the page. Oh, here's one with vegetables. 8 fish, 5 socks, 6 cars, 1 giraffe. Oh, the giraffe is cute, but he's not all on the, oh, he's on this part here. 3 little mice, 4 donuts. I don't think I have donut paper. Oh, do I do? I do, yeah, but the donuts are on the frame. Oh, that would have been cute. Vegetables. Let's see. That's cute, all right? Or I can just spread them apart. And it doesn't matter what's on them. Just like one of these and one of those with the little fish. Maybe one with the flowers. One with a butterfly. And let's see. They're just colorful. I don't know what that is. Something black. Well, maybe I could just put a few colorful pieces on the page with their picture and some journaling, and maybe that'll suffice. Maybe that'll suffice. Okay, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to overthink this because the pieces that I would like to do, like, there's a little donut though. Okay, but what kind of paper do I want to put in the background? And then I'll just save these and I'll use these on different pages. And I will save all of this. Maybe I'll just keep all these puzzle things together until I'm ready to do another puzzle page. That's a possibility. So what I need to do now is go find, I think I want more color, not less color. More color, all in the background. Color all around. Because this page is like dark, but it does have a sparkly purple background. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, I tried a few different papers. I was going to go with this one with a little bit of sparkle, but for some reason this one jumped out at me. And this paper is from a different pack, but colors really go nicely with the blues and the greens and the oranges. And I already put that on there, so I have to work with that, right? So I have to work with that. Okay, so I know I said I was going to put this away for my other journal, but you know what? Why not just stick that on the page? I mean, I think that's just going to make a fun page there with a couple little pieces of puzzle here and there. That up in the corner, fun background. Maybe these rounded pieces reminded me of the puzzle shapes like that. So I think that's going to be the layout right there. I was going to do some journaling. Oh, I know. If I put this on here, this paper is from that pack. I can do a little bit of journaling right there. Something like that. Just a silly little page. Because I already printed this out, so I have to get it into the journal. Right. Yes, I do. And this will be one more page done. All right. I'm going to stop the camera for a minute because I still have all the puzzle pieces sitting over here. And I may want to move that before I start gluing, or else all of this is going to wind up on the floor because I don't really have a lot of room. Well, I got those bits glued down, and I think because I added this, I'm only going to put 3 puzzle pieces like that because I think that'll be enough on the page. I don't think I put as much on a page as like a scrapbooker does. I don't know. I just don't think I put that much. Like, this is kind of simple, but you know. Whatever, I don't have to do it if I don't want to because it's junk journaling and you don't have to do anything you don't want to do. No rules. Smash it up. Put garbage, put junk, put pictures, put puzzle pieces. Put a lot of glue on there because these are very thick. And I don't know how am I going to get that to stay like that. I see a big see a big glob of glue coming out the side. That's okay. That'll dry. That'll dry. I don't know if I can get a clip in there. Maybe. Yeah. Okay. Let's try that. So I'm going to put one there. I like this one, pink and green. Kind of goes with all these colors. Purples down here. Not that anything has to match, and maybe I don't need that much glue. Maybe not. Try a little bit less glue. Okay. But these are kind of heavy, so I want to make sure they stay down. Put that right there. I might have to hold this one for a second. All right, so let me glue this one down and hold them for a few minutes. Okay, these are almost dry. I might give them a few more minutes, and while they dry, I might hop over and find some paper for another page. But while I was sitting here trying to get these to dry, I might have to put some glue over here now. I'm looking at this side thinking, that really needs something. So I went into the closet and I grabbed this really pretty black ribbon with the gold sparkly. I think somebody gifted that to me. And I just glued it right down the middle. This is a belly band. And then I'm thinking, it needs something in the middle. And I looked at a few different things. I finally got out some Dollar Tree bling bling. And I added this in the middle. And of course these weren't dry yet, so I kept going and I put one ding 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 little diamonds here and there. So I think that just adds a little bit more interest to that page. And see, this is black and gold, and now I've carried that over with the black and gold down the middle. Instead of just having those dominoes there, which I really like. Yeah, it just kind of breaks it up and adds a little sparkle to it. We got lace, we got ribbon, we got bling. And the background has the gold sparkle, purple and gold. So I think that just added something to that page. Okay, these are almost dry. I might give them a few more minutes, like I said, and then I'm going to go look for some paper, and I'm going to hop back and probably do this page over here. So fast forward to right now, and I really love the little embellishments I put onto the domino page. I think it just gives it just a little something so it's not so bland. And there's my fun puzzle page. I got dominoes, I got puzzles. I'm going to go back and do this page, and then the last page. All right, so this is going to be a quickie, and I looked out the window in the bedroom the other day, and Mr. Possum was doing something in the backyard. So I got a little video clip here. It's through the screen, so it's not real clear. But I went out, and what he was doing was making this little concrete pad to put the bird bath on. And I guess he had it sitting on a rock, but the rock was very uneven, so then he had to put in another rock on the other side to kind of even it out. It was wobbly, and so he decided, you know, instead of knocking it over with the lawnmower when he drove by, that he would just make this cardboard frame around it and then fill it with some concrete and make a little pad for the bird bath. Now this used to be a really nice fountain. Had like 2 more layers, and the water would come out the top and kind of overflow to the other layers, and then from this big bottom part it would go inside and go back up to the top again. But this is very old, so you know, it did work for years, but then finally it gave up the ghost, and he took it apart. Now it's just a simple bird bath. He spray painted it black, and like I said, he made the new little base for it. So while the cement was still wet, I got one of my green rocks that I've been picking up from the road. I think it's Prenite or Prenite. And I stuck it in. Now, it's not a brilliant green, but it does shine a bit. It's a bit shiny. But it sort of matched the cement in the background. So I just took my Micron pen on the photo and went around it a little bit. And I put this little frog print sticker on there. So now it just pops up a little bit more. So there's my green rock. So I just wanted to journal. I love to do simple journaling, you know, just things that are going on around. Remember the day. So if somebody ever comes across that green rock on the little base of the bird bath there, they'll know what happened and when it happened. So I've got my two pictures, and I know I'm going to put them here, but I wanted to add something else to the page. I have this scrap. It's almost as big as the page, but it's got some mushrooms on it, and it's lavender and white, kind of goes with that. So I was thinking of ripping this and doing a little center panel here. I could write right on this, and I'm thinking, well, maybe I want to add just a touch of something else. I'm looking through my garbage here. All kinds of junk next to me on the table here. And this is a little flyer from the Hobby Lobby. Look around. Sometimes they have these little, oh, isn't that cute? Brochures on making things. This would be cute. Oh, and this one's got little frogs in it. Oh, that one's got a little frog in it too. Oh. That's got a dragon on that side. Oh, and this one's got little frogs in the little house. All right. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? I love both sides. Oh. I might have to sacrifice that. Or not. Let's see. Oh well. Well, I had to go off camera for just a few seconds here because I had to make the command decision to sadly cut up my dragon in his little house. Oh well. I just had to put these frogs on here. And this may look like a funny layout, but let me explain it. I put this big button here, and I noticed that it made a little indent on this page over here, and I've got to stop tying this so tightly. Remember that, now that it's so fat. So I'm going to tie it a little bit looser, and I didn't want to put any of the pictures right where this button was going to hit it. So it's going to hit like right around there. So the pictures are up there. My little ephemera that I just cut out from my Hobby Lobby flyer. Now look around the store, because sometimes they have these little brochures on how to make things. And they got really cute pictures in them. Of course, I haven't been to Hobby Lobby in a while. I don't even know if they still have them. I'm just going to have to go at some point. Okay, so if I put these here, then I can journal over there, and there is not one more page to do. There are two. So I'm going to finish this up and come back with an idea for this page. Okay, this page is finished. And this button is going to land right in that spot there, so it's not going to rub up against any of the pictures or ephemera that I put on there. So that works out perfectly for me. And I do love those little frogs. You see little frogs? Little frogs. My little frog right there, my little frog prints. So I went ahead and made something for this page, which is the page I had forgot about. And I wanted to use this paper. This paper was gifted to me quite a while ago. Beautiful Graphics 45, Raining Cats and Dogs. And she's sweet. Look at that. Oh. And we were in a severe drought from August. And I put down here, Raining Cats and Dogs, Raining Cats and Dogs. And I wrote on August 24th, there was 3 inches in the rain gauge. And on September 8th, there were 4.5 inches. And then I made a little note here that this was measured over a few days each time. So that like the 3 inches was over a few days. And then I probably took the picture the next day. And the same on September 8th. That 4.5 inches was over several days, and then this was probably taken the next day when the sun came out. But I used this paper as part of the Graphics 45 and these borders too. Beautiful paper. I've never bought Graphics 45, but I do love it. I love it. I love it. These are double-sided. So this side says Raining Cats and Dogs. This side has a plaid. And this is the really pretty one. And that has a red flower on the back. And there's the borders. That's got that's black with white polka dots. And then these umbrellas with the raindrops. And on back of that is some green check. And again, the really pretty paper. So this is ready to just be put in. So I'm going to glue this down now. And today we're having a little bit of rain today. And a lot of people talking about the rain. So those papers have been sitting on the desk for a while. So I can put away those scraps now. And maybe I'll just put them in with the fall papers because fall tends to be the rainy month. And on the photo, I put a sticker of the little happy flower because the plants are much happier now than they were during the drought. Some of them got a little stressed, and you could see the leaves starting to turn brown on some of the trees. But this happens a lot in New England. We get a really dry spell, and everybody's lawn turns brown. Plants are drooping. Everybody goes crazy because they got to water the plants constantly. And then all of a sudden we get some rain. We haven't gotten any tropical storms yet though. That's what usually fills up the rain bucket. But it's been a very quiet hurricane season. I'm not complaining. We got our rain without the storms. Our storm season's not over though. Be prepared. So this is going to go right here. This is just like daily journaling. I worked on it before I put it in the journal because the journal is getting so chunky. I need to glue this down, don't I, over here? I keep forgetting. Let me just put a drop of glue on that. So this is going to kind of bend around a little bit here. That's okay. That is just fine because there is only one more page to do. Yay! This is done, and there she is. Ooh, let's do it. And now the reveal of the final page of the Bee-u-tiful Journal. And here it comes. I reserved it for, of course, the Queen. I printed out a official portrait of the Queen. I put down her dates: 21 April 1926, 8 September 2022, Queen Elizabeth II. I gave her a sparkling gold background, which I did get glue all over. Trying to clean it up a little bit here. And I turned that into a pocket. Now, you all know, Possum Patty's royalty, that I was only related to the Queen through marriage, but I am related to the King. The Queen is dead. Long live the King. King Charles and Patricia are 14th cousins, twice removed. So this is my genealogy of Charles and genealogy of me. And we are both related through our ancestor John Stevens, who was a member of Parliament. He lived about 1459 to 1500, and John Stevens was King Charles' 13th great-grandfather, and he is my 15th great-grandfather. So King Charles and I are cousins. But I won't let that go to my head. All right, so I printed it out on a royal purple paper, and I am just going to fold this little bit of genealogy and put it in the pocket. Like so. Hope it fits. It's snug, but I think it'll go in there. Okay, well, that's not how I planned that to go. Okay, so let's see. We can slice and dice a little bit. Well, that was supposed to go very smoothly, of course. Of course. And of course it didn't. So let's just take a little off the top and the bottom. And see if I can get it in there now. Okay, retake. Okay, it's just a little tight, that's all. Stand by, stand by. Stand by. It is, the page is bent because it's in this chunky monkey. Stretch it out a little bit. I printed the Queen out on some matte photo paper. I think she looks lovely. Okay, we're getting it, we're getting it. Okay, it's in there, it's snug, but it's going to stay. It will stay in there. But see how the page bends around because the way the book is. All right, so we're going to have it hanging out a little bit so we know it's in there, but it is below the edge of the page. So there she is, Queen Elizabeth II. And now for the happy dance. Because the journal is finished, and I'll probably do a comprehensive flip through at some point. And one thing I'm going to do off camera, I believe, is trim these. Because instead of wrapping it around twice, it's now too fat to do that. And I don't want to crush things in the journal into each other because, you know, I noticed how that button was crushing into the page next to it. So I am just going to tie it a little bit looser. And all I will do is trim off these ends, and it is done. So I just want to thank everybody who came along on this entire journey with me. Happy junk journaling. Bye-bye. Princess lesson number 1. How to wave to the royal subjects. You place your hand above the pearls, but below the tiara.